Sit your podcast down. You know, I was gonna change the name, and I don't know, man. I may keep it randomly. Random thoughts at the beginning of the show. Anyways, we got a full crew today, which is not usual because one person never wants to show up. So, McFly in the building, Reek, G, and then who are you again? I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
The person that you always forget to let me know.
Doesn't sound like me.
That sounds a lot like you, actually.
Anyways, whatever. Well, we're all here, all four of us. The four musketeers. Is that racist? I don't know.
A black dude wrote Three Musketeers, so.
Did he really?
Did he?
Yes.
Oh,
come on, man. 100%, bro. We shooting from that. We shooting from the arc, bro.
Alexander, come on.
Yo.
You definitely curry from 3 right now.
Yo.
Okay, so this is. I didn't want to talk about this realistically. I really did it. I really didn't want to talk about this shit. But like, yo, Diddy? I don't know where to go with this, guys. He settled the lawsuit in one day. I thought that was weird.
Less than.
Who settles a lawsuit? Like, whatever you walk into a negotiation, a hostile probably negotiation. It was just like, we demand done. Get out.
I need Cassie to come with me on the shakedown.
What happened? Like, what receipts did she have that they were like, immediately do it, whatever the terms are?
What was the deal? Like for it to come out like that,
it had to be a ton of money in the NDA, right? It had to be that, right?
It was a crazy amount of money.
Yeah, they said it was more than what she asked for.
Initially, they said, "Give me 10, we'll give you 100, but you shut the fuck up."
Right.
But it doesn't make a difference because of all the allegations that was in the lawsuit. Now it leaves him open to being prosecuted criminally in some instances. So,
is that the case?
Yeah, because of the trafficking and stuff like that. So the district attorney can now investigate and, like, you know, bring criminal charges against him. And I think that might have been her point anyway. Like, she knew that he wouldn't want to drag this out. And by her using, you know, trafficking and rape and all of that, like, even though she might not have enough to criminally charge him herself, the DA can absolutely go after him for these crimes that were committed. And she kind of gift wrapped it for them in that suit.
Well, maybe that's why he's not resigning, but he's stepping down as the head of revolt.
He ain't been stepping down from nothing. Them niggas been taking his shit left and right.
You think he's saying that, but in reality, they were just like,
of course. Of course.
He's losing a lot of sponsors.
It's bad. The school that he had, I guess, the school I heard was the latest that has severed ties with him.
Yeah,
Revolt,
schools. Yeah,
Revolt, Macy's.
He was still selling Sean John. Macy's is falling off.
Man, Macy's.
Welcome to our show.
Somebody said Sean John is still a thing.
I was like, I didn't even know they were still selling. I can't even last time.
No one goes to stores anymore, but they be in there.
It's definitely in there. Shirt. I feel like old men wear Sean John, like my dad or something. Like
Puff don't even wear it.
Yeah, he definitely ain't wearing
it. He got more people, like he got more sponsors pulling out than Wilt.
Oh, and he also had that alcohol too. What was the alcohol that they been having?
Wait, no, time out. Did you just say Wilt? No,
yeah.
Y'all just
glossed over it. I wasn't gonna say that.
You said pulling out more than Will. What the fuck?
I meant that.
I thought you said Will. I'm like, Will. I don't know. Oh, Will. Oh shit!
Yeah. Wow. Yes.
The real question is, how much money does it gonna take for you to let Diddy Cassie you?
Wait, what?
I mean, there's no shortage of people that stand in line for that shit, right? I mean, what's the chick he with now, Carisha? I mean, look.
Well, who says that he's the same person with Carisha as he was with I was about to say Janae. I don't Cassie.
I don't know.
The internet says.
I don't know, but what I would say is this: everyone that knows him doesn't talk about tremendous growth. That's
Why,
what I'm gonna say.
why does everybody have a weird story? Like when they called out
Yeah.
Fabulous and Jada, and they were like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
Everybody has a
right.
weird Diddy story.
No
Why,
one,
somebody should stop and ask why.
no, and not only
Yeah.
that, no one's jumping up being like, he ain't like that.
No,
Yeah, no,
nobody's
no.
doing that. Everybody's
No,
like,
no,
yo,
no.
everybody's just like,
'Cause they
either I
know.
know or I know enough that I'm like, I
Yeah.
can't deny that he on some
Right.
weird shit.
Right.
And
It's
that's
absolutely plausible.
weird.
And it's I mean, I don't know. We've been hearing stories about Diddy for decades.
When there's smoke, there's fire, man. We said
Yeah.
about Will and Jada. When there's smoke, there's fire.
yeah.
Oh,
His
don't
bodyguard,
burn over there.
Gene Deal, been out for like 6 years telling these stories, and everybody like now everybody believe him. Like,
Is that the bodyguard guy?
yeah, and he has another
Okay.
bodyguard that's about to start doing interviews because his son got in trouble. This is the bodyguard that was around with
Yeah.
Cassie.
I saw that one.
I did see he was confirming
Right.
some of that stuff. I'm like, how much you gotta pay somebody to not talk? Because he not paying
It's-
enough. Like
it's a
how
lot. But
You gotta-
also,
He got the money.
I don't know if
right,
he's-
but he
how much
notoriously
he's-
is stingy with niggas, is what I understand too.
But I don't know how much he's paying versus how much these people might fear he can do some shit that, you know, that will fuck them over, you know?
It is clear Puff will get you knocked off.
Yeah, like he blew up a man's car.
Right, he
for
tried-
some
Allegedly.
shit, like,
It's-
what?
Allegedly.
I thought that was allegedly.
Allegedly.
He allegedly.
Allegedly.
They did
But
say
even-
Kid Cudi's
even
car
allegedly,
blew
though,
up.
is
They
kinda
did say
crazy.
it blew
In
up.
GTA.
Yeah, allegedly is still crazy. The fact
Puff
that
was-
anybody would say that you blew up someone's car is insane.
Puff went straight Frank Lucas on it. Would you prefer your house to blow up next time?
No, for real. When I read that, I said, "Oh, this nigga crazy." Oh, okay. It's a little weird.
Or is this all the big rules perpetuated to knock off another black billionaire because they just got Kanye? Is that
There's
possible?
too many receipts out here, man. Too many people
Puff.
posting stuff that don't look
Yeah.
AI generated.
Yeah, Puff.
You gotta be.
50,
You
50
can't
my favorite
like.
poster though. That's my best
Right.
one. That's my favorite one. 50 like
Everybody
see
love-
one on her, pat boys on the ass and shit.
What he was trying to buy BET this time. That
Yeah.
they had. Jesus.
50 offered to buy a revolt off him.
He said,
Oh,
man,
he
start
did?
revolt. He's a star revolt. I give you a good deal.
Right. So you're gonna have to sell it because everybody pulling out. So
All of that's all the advertisers don't want nothing to do with Revolt.
He's gonna
'cause
have to
of
sell
him.
it out. He's gonna have to sell it at some point, I think,
He is.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Ain't
it
many
sucks
black folks that
because
can
like
afford it.
I really like Revolt because I be watching Drink Champ. I be watching all little podcasts and videos that I don't never get to see and stuff. But
That's a good
The only
channel.
podcast I know about is Sit Your Podcast Down.
That's
So
what
I
you
don't
should
know
be
what
watching.
those
in fact,
other things you
we're
named
not on
were.
revolt. Puff.
maybe we can.
Puff.
maybe we can get on there for the
Like,
Yeah,
low.
Puff. Where we at?
Yo, for the
What's
low,
up,
though,
Puff?
I
For the
mean,
low,
right.
y'all
low.
gonna need content soon. I
They
mean,
definitely
what's
gonna
up?
need content. So we might. I'm speaking it into existence right now.
I'm
We don't know.
gonna hit
Right.
Puff people. I'm gonna hit his line.
Right.
Let's see
Puff,
what the
Puff.
see what the opportunities look like out there.
Right. We don't know what you did. So
Yo,
Listen, innocent until proven
allegedly.
guilty. Shit.
Allegedly.
Until you get proven guilty, I'm gonna rock with you, bro. What's up? What is
That's
it?
crazy. That is
Although
so
we
Hey,
see,
man.
it doesn't look good.
It looks horrible. It
R.
looks
Kelly's still getting
absolutely
streams, man.
horrible.
Why can't Puff?
Can he recover from this? Is the
R.
question.
Kelly ran out of money.
Can he recover?
Can Diddy recover from this?
Yes, because he's a billionaire.
Yes.
He'll
Yeah,
recover.
just stay low. Just do business behind the scenes.
I mean, all the other
Like
billionaires
what
that get
kind of
accused of this
business
shit
though?
don't
Just
really
fun.
matter.
Yeah, just
Right.
money don't have a color.
That's true. But
Money don't have.
And I'll say this: I'm not going to stop listening to Puff music. That bad boy
Wait,
era.
do you
the
st-
na-
wait, do
like,
you
it was
still-
like-
do you still listen to R. Kelly?
Hell yeah! Like it was like,
Oh my god!
Oh my.
Whoa,
Let's do 'em.
whoa!
listen.
Okay.
Listen.
The
'Cause I do it
realistic-
like this. Like, if you did, especially in Hollywood and entertainment, if you found out what everybody did, you wouldn't be listening and watching nobody.
I know, but to know he probably talking about a kid, it just makes me sick.
It's just certain songs.
That's what I
Uh,
mean. Your
yeah. I mean,
there's
body's
a song
calling
he
me. Your
shouts out Aaliyah.
14-year-old body's calling me.
There's a
Yeah,
song
yeah,
he shouts
not
at Aaliyah,
that
which is
one.
bad.
Yeah,
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Yeah,
I'm
not
sorry.
those. Not those.
But I do think you're.
I can listen to Step all day.
Yeah,
I
right.
mean,
right.
But Reek, you're right though. Like at some point, like when do you distinguish the talent from the performer? Like at some point, like we don't know them. You make that face, we don't know any of them ever until some horrible shit comes out. And you're like, oh my God, I would never have supported him if I knew that. Well, you didn't know it.
But that's the thing is, it's just like at restaurants. Like, you know that shit ain't clean. But the minute you see something, it makes it that much harder to be, I'm not going back. Like, if you see a rat in the kitchen, you're not there. You can't eat there no more because in your mind, you're just like, the fuck, they have
What
rats.
if he got a chef hat on like Ratatouille?
This nigga.
Yeah,
realistically, though,
that's a big difference.
Here's the thing: if he's cooking, I mean, or maybe he enjoyed the food. Like, why
Yo,
can't
I got kids? This is
right. Chef Boyardee, like he got a hat on the cans. Like
facts.
You taste it.
But that's the thing is, it's like once you see it, it makes it that much harder to ingest it. Like you can't unsee what you've seen.
But that's also
what
different because you're talking about potentially you ingesting something that's bad for you or bad for your body. That's not the same thing as enjoying something that you enjoy that has no pain or hurt associated with it. If I'm listening to an R. Kelly song,
it's not no pain or hurt to you
or to most people. What are we talking about? Except the people that he actually hurt, or people who have been hurt in a similar way, maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but that don't hurt me or hurt somebody right next to me, and that's an emotional pain. That's you could choose to be hurt by it or not, or avoid it. But that's not. Oh, I'm gonna eat rat shit and then be sick later.
I mean, but they could easily be like, oh, that's just he's always here, and it's really clean. I promise.
But it's like you gotta end up separating at some point because
that's the thing.
Harvey Weinstein produced thousands of movies, and it's like, are you not going to watch any of those? Are you not going to watch Paid in Full anymore? You're not going to watch any Tarantino movies anymore? Like,
it's just crazy the amount of corruption that is allowed in today's, and like how we're just like.
Here's the thing. Also, this too. It's not just allowed by the people powers that be. It's allowed by your faves. You don't think these motherfuckers don't know what's going on?
Right.
It's what you can't just cut down on just R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly's people, his managers, his collabs, all these
record
people
label.
around.
Right. They have a whole network working
music
for them.
and R&B because R. Kelly weird.
Right. I mean, think how many songs R. Kelly wrote for people.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I can't listen to that song no more. R. Kelly wrote it.
And that nigga's nasty. When you talking about having people eat your shit, that's crazy.
It is.
Whoa.
That nigga can write a tune. That nigga can write it. Yeah. That nigga can write a tune. I know that much. Am I not gonna listen to Maxwell? Am I not gonna listen to Maxwell's, Woman's Worth anymore?
Oh, he wrote that.
I'm with you.
See, like that's what I'm saying. Like R. Kelly,
at a point, you started cutting off of everything that came from that person.
Right. It gets real murky.
You saw what happened when they tried to cancel Mike. Would you get rid of Michael Jackson?
Right, he did. Right, you're right. R. Kelly wrote for like a lot of people, a lot. Yeah. Like that nigga.
Where's
people
your
say
moral compass at now?
Right.
It's rough. It's definitely rough. If it invokes any type of like emotion that I don't like, I can't. Like I just can't.
It'll ruin your day if you go look up what the songs R. Kelly wrote for people.
No, I'm not going to do that because I cannot.
So now you're choosing to be ignorant.
Yeah, I'll send it to you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. And I'm gonna block you.
We all gonna send it to you. You can't block all of us fast.
Block everybody.
Just send today at what R. Kelly wrote.
Right.
Gonna have more stuff.
Yo, y'all not
gonna build that app.
Y'all not gonna
build an app for it.
I should build an app that will allow you to block any type of music or any songs produced by or any scripts written by any pedophiles, rapists, and or sex traffickers.
You will have no music.
You wouldn't.
You will have no music.
That shit, isn't it? I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying, like, at what point do you support the artist that wasn't doing that shit in spite of the one that does? And that's the other part of it. Like, Maxwell ain't do shit to you, right? You gonna have to listen to a song because R. Kelly wrote part of it? Like, who do you support?
So listen, how mad are we allowed to be at the people who are like, now they're all of a sudden, oh, I remember when da 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 da. But nigga, you ain't saying nothing back then.
I think they're all cowards, and a lot of guys do this shit. There have been jokes like in every. I used to watch like you look at some old Family Guy clips, how they made fun of certain guys for being, abusive or whatever, and then it came out later they were doing that shit, and they're just like, I'm like, so this Pacific Farrell and his people knew this shit, right? Why should I say nothing? Because nobody gives a fuck when they on their way to the top, they making their money.
Right.
I don't what he do in his bedroom with whatever young boy is on him. And that's crazy. How a lot of people feel. And it's like, that's fucked up. I couldn't sit there and do that shit, but like, I'm also not in that spot to make a lot of money either. Right. Because that shit comes with shutting the fuck up. Right. And looking the other way. That's why everybody who ever fucked with Diddy has essentially had to shut the fuck up to be successful. Yeah. The ones that spoke are the ones that got buried.
You saw what the Locks had to do to get about that contract.
Yeah, they had threatened him with a refrigerator.
Yeah, that's why Mace was like, it's weird because now that all of this has come out in black and white, it makes so many things that have happened in the past make so much more sense. We all knew sort of kind of, but now it's like, yo, that's crazy.
I don't think, what's funny? This is what's wild about like, take a look at that Diddy. The problem is niggas didn't kind of know. Niggas, they knew. They knew. Didn't care. So I don't want to hear all this big shit now, but what's going on?
Yeah, like everybody's trying to do all these interviews and make all this money.
When it hit the front page. Now it's at the front page. It's like, oh, yeah, I don't mess with that shit. I ain't hearing that shit. Yeah. That's why I think eventually, when it's not front page news, he'll be fine. Why? Because the people who could have stopped him didn't stop him in the first place. No one cared. They were like, oh, but you make this bread though, right?
Right.
Okay, I don't give a fuck.
The only way they shut him down is to start getting closer to them. And as long as it's like, it's
directly, like the billionaires that back him get caught. Like I was at the party with so and so.
Right.
Right. When it happened with Weinstein, it was like, shut the fuck up.
Right.
Yeah. You getting too close to the guard. Nah. Really
what didn't they? They went after like what, Prince Edward or Andrew or whatever.
Yeah, Epstein. Like everybody was on that island.
Yeah.
And ain't shit happened yet. Motherfuckers are living their lives very safe.
Crazy.
They silence whoever.
There's a difference in the skin color, obviously, but
Oh yeah, he black. His protection don't go as far.
That's why I'm asking, like, do y'all really, I mean, as far as his recovery is concerned, how long do you think it's gonna take considering his skin color and the gravity?
He just gotta sit his ass down and be quiet.
Yeah. If it's found that he was doing this to other brown and black girls, they'll be fine. If they find a Becky in the bunch, he's done. He's done.
Yeah.
He's done.
Right.
But he's gonna do a live. He should stay low, but he's gonna do a live. He's gonna do something.
Right.
Or he's gonna do a live. He's gonna do a versus. He's gonna do a versus with R. Kelly.
He might. Hey, R. Kelly ran out of money.
It's about the music and about the love. That's some shit he'd say.
R. Kelly ran out of money. That's why he got in there.
Then he has this random baby from who we don't even know from where. Where did this baby even come from? I heard she is IVF.
Baby.
The new baby that he has, the baby Love.
With who?
Yeah, he has a new baby. I don't know. But it's crazy because it's like, where did this baby even come from? And where? Like how? It just came out of nowhere and now all of a sudden.
And confirm it wasn't Cassie.
Yeah, it's not Cassie.
Yeah, it's definitely not her. Yeah, but apparently that the girl, I think that they said that she was via IVF, like she was conceived via IVF. So I don't really understand.
I mean, he got the money. He's just paying for babies now.
I mean,
that's gonna catch up to Nick Cannon.
I mean, everybody loves babies. So if it's a cute baby, like maybe you'll feel, oh, he's such a great dad. I don't know. Maybe he wants
that pick's coming next. See how good of a father he is.
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's how Nick Cannon tried to get everybody to forget he got 100 kids. That man's a biological weapon. I'll tell you right now.
At least he's not a rapist.
I mean, he not, but I mean, like,
maybe we don't know.
That's also true. We don't know nothing.
God, I hope not.
Buffett's trying to find any support he can. He probably listening to "You Are Not Alone" by Michael Jackson.
No.
Side note: that is also written by R. Kelly.